what have you identified in your lives that have hindered you from doing what what you guys have talked about?
There is also a man's laughing right now. It's because I can see you. You get me?
So many.
I can see your blood. It's right in front of my face. Listen, it came to my mind before you even finished the statement. Alright, cool. So here's the thing. For me, a problem or something that has really, what can I say, like really prevented me from growing or like achieving so many things is procrastination.
Wow.
That's
one.
Yeah, man, and time management. But I've been working on it. But yeah, time management. I'm not gonna lie, like procrastination thing is a bit mad. Yo.
I feel anxiety. Anxiety. It's on a mental level to an extent. It's a bit of some mental struggle. But yes, I'd say anxiety mostly. And yes, even the issue of procrastination. Honestly, yeah, that's a big issue. So yeah.
Hello people and welcome to Success Africa. This is the Youth Impact Show. It is a very good day for us here. We don't know how about you watching us from wherever you are. As you can see, we are back with a bang, bigger and better. Help me appreciate our host today, Convent International Hotel, who have given us this amazing space. As you can see, we are in a beautiful space because of Convent International Hotel. Help me appreciate them, guys. So, today I'm joined by amazing people. These are people I know, but thank you so much for coming and gracing this show. I want you guys to introduce yourselves and tell us about your names, what you do. Are you in school or are you working? Your hobbies, your skills, etc. We want to know about you guys. Yeah, just go ahead.
Alright, cool. Say no more, you know the flow is your boy Says More. XEIZMOR. For those who do not know the spelling, my government initials Shalom Stanley. And or you can call me the Kenyan Londoner, whatever sits well with you. So for me, I'm still a student, Kenyatta University, pursuing fine art and design. And also, I'm a fashion enthusiast. Like I said, I'm an artist, so obviously I do everything that pertains art. But I concentrate more on my fashion because I love it. I love fashion, to be fair. And also, what I'd say is my hobbies. I could say I like making new friends. Yeah, I like meeting new people, to be fair. It's a hobby for me because in every space I am, I have to make new people. I can't just help it.
Like us today.
Yeah, exactly, man. And I just like making new people. And I like banter as well. I like talking. Yeah, I chat a lot. At times the mic needs to be grabbed from my hands. Otherwise, it might just be a long day, you get me?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Chanda?
I am Chanda
Yes.
Gituku. I am a writer at Success Africa.
Yes.
I am a student as well at Kabarak University. I am majoring in Bachelor of Commerce, the marketing area. And I love writing. And I would say my hobbies are reading. You have to source for content before you can even write it up. So I read a lot. I love conversations. I love podcasts, educative, whatever side. Yes, so that is basically, that's a basic intro of who I am. Yes, and thank you so much.
Sorry, I expected you guys to say I love swimming, bicycle riding, but I didn't hear any of those anyway. You guys are young people trying to chase a career, a purpose in life, and I know there's that one thing you have to do when you wake up. So, what is that one thing that you have to do that is in your ritual or a routine that you follow? Yes, we can start with you.
Okay, allow me to be comfortable, yeah. So for me, when I wake up, obviously, man's a Christian, born again Christian, so obviously I have to engage in my devotion every single morning. You get me? And after my devotion, obviously I do the other basics, so brush your teeth, do spread your bread, whatnot. Yeah, but like something that I do that makes me or like keeps me going is that I have to remind myself that big man, you're great. Yeah, you're a star. You get me? And I also need to keep on reminding. I usually keep on reminding myself that big man, you're a creative and you have the potential to create so much and great stuff. So I already put myself in that space where I'm engaging myself from that angle, of positively, affirming myself and just making myself, positive in that space. Yeah. So I just do that. Yeah.
Wow.
Then I carry on with the rest of my day on how it's planned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chinda?
I love that you said we are young people trying to chase a purpose and trying to walk in a certain journey. Honestly, it's not necessarily something that everyone is driven to. It needs a lot, it takes a lot. But we try, the youth try, and young people do try, and I love that was highlighted. And so for me and my routine and how I move through my day and my purpose, I am a very intentional person, and there are just certain things that just have to be in place for me to move a certain way. And as writing is my career as of now, yes, I'm majoring in marketing and I'd love to continue to do that and further that however way it will come. But yes, I'm a writer and I love what I do. I love pen and paper. It just makes my day. And as something I always do or I always incorporate in my day is that I have to pen something down and I also have to take something in. So whether I'm reading something, because we are always on social media for one reason or another, but I just specifically consume certain content to be able to actually produce something that is value. And so I would say that I incorporate that in my day-to-day. And I love that you talked about affirmations and speaking positively to yourself. That is something I sometimes really struggle with. It's not easy to always look in the mirror and say, you got this, continue. It's not easy. So I would say that is also something I'm trying to do and I incorporate in my day-to-day, apart from just the basics of brushing your teeth, taking a shower, changing, whatever, sleep, school. And it also depends on the environment you're in and whether I'm in school or what it is. Yeah, I'd say that is everything in regards to what I do. Yeah.
I love something that you said about as you write, you also take in meaning you call ingesting.
Yes.
You ingest some knowledge maybe from somewhere, because I feel like young people nowadays we constantly wake up to nothing. The first thing we use is our phones when we wake up. We don't have a particular routine, and I love that you guys have a particular routine. And the topic of discussion today will be talking about the lives of young people. And you guys are young people trying to chase a purpose and a life that you will be proud of in the long run. So you have careers and you have told us what you guys do in school. So my question is, what has what you do impacted your life?
Okay.
Yeah, you said you're a fashionista. You're also in school. You're a writer, and you're also in school. So what is it that has impacted what you do? How has that impacted your life as a young person?
Okay.
Yes.
That's a proper question. It's a proper question. I'm not gonna lie, because I've just deeped it and thinking about it, like I'm seeing like from where I came from, like back in the day, like let's just say before COVID, I wasn't really at the position I am at. To be fair,
Yeah.
I didn't really have all these things. I wouldn't even be able to like sit in front of a camera and like talk to you lot. I wouldn't do that. But COVID came and I had a lot of self introspection, and I got to realize so many things of me that that were like my niche, like my fashion stepped up during that time because I had more time to create and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so I'd say that as a creative, to be fair, it's made me even how I interact with people, how I see stuff.
Yeah.
It makes me create solution from whatever challenge that I find in front of me, because I don't want to call them problems, because problems come to bring a standstill in our lives, but challenges come there to sharpen us and chastise us to become better people.
Yeah.
So I'd say that my fashion, to be fair, makes me realize that I have so much that I can do, because each and every outfit that I create, like, it's always new. It's not that I buy new attires all the time, but just with the attires that I have, I create new outfits and it's new. I don't wear this, like today, the way I've dressed, I'm not gonna wear the exact same way anytime from now. And I believe because I have that potential, God has blessed me with that potential to be able to create. And yeah, so it makes me see opportunity where there's a challenge.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, Shenda.
And I love the creative aspect you touch on.
Thank you.
It's very important.
Yeah.
And it's also something that even within me as a writer, you have to have a creative aspect. You have to know how to channel certain conversations through pen, and so that aspect I really hold, and I really love that you said that. And how do I incorporate, how has the impact of what I do in my life? Wow. I would say I am more appreciative of how I move and how I interact in any space or in any conversation or in anything. I'm appreciative because once you actually do what you love and you have the privilege to actually do it, because not everyone has the privilege or has the opportunity to do what they love and actually do it well or do it in a certain not everyone has that. So the fact that I have that for myself going on, I'm appreciative, and it has made me more open, I'd say. More open to the idea of things can change.
Yeah.
Things are changing. You might like this tomorrow, you might not want this today. It's different, and I love that I'm growing to understand that. But yes, my writing and my careers, and now even within the marketing space, with what we always taught, you need to be a very open person. You need to interact with people. You need to allow yourself to have these conversations and actually help yourself within the marketing area. So that is one thing that has helped me, at least in my purpose and in my career. I think that's that.
One thing that stands out from the conversation is all of you guys mentioned about being creators.
Yeah.
And there's an aspect of young people focusing on things that are wrong. We actually forget that we have talent, we have things that we have been blessed with, and we can create. Yeah, we can do something about it. And I love that. This world is full of challenges. And it's very easy to give up. I've heard many people say that statement of, I didn't ask to be born. Like, why are these challenges so many to us? And that can affect them in one way. They can lose their purpose, they can lose their focus, they can give up in life. And that gets me to the next question. And being in a world that is constantly full of challenges, what have you identified in your lives that have hindered you from doing what you know,
Oh,
like what
yeah.
you guys have talked about, what you talk about.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's actually the reason so a man's laughing right now is because I can see you. You get me?
There's so many.
I can see your blood. It's right in front of my face. Listen, it came to my mind before you even finished the statement. Alright, cool. So here's the thing. For me, a problem or something that has really, what can I say, like really prevented me from growing or like achieving so many things is procrastination.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
Wow.
That's one.
Yeah, man, and time management. But I've been working on it. But yeah, time management. I'm not gonna lie, like procrastination thing is a bit mad. Yo, I'm here thinking, oh, raw, like you see me, yeah, this time still I can do this.
Yeah.
And the time gets there, I'm like,
No, later.
but tomorrow's a free day though. Yeah, I can just chill right now. You get me? Then I chill. Tomorrow comes. I'm like, raw, it's not even a must, you know. So yeah, like it's crazy, man. That's I could say that's and yeah, that's the thing that really has made me, you know, not really achieve a lot or prevents me from achieving so much.
Yeah. Okay. What is yours?
I'd say the same,
Okay.
but mine is more so on I say anxiety.
Okay.
Anxiety. It's on a mental level to an extent. It's a bit of some mental struggle. But yes, I'd say anxiety mostly. And yes, even the issue of procrastination. Honestly, yeah, that's a big issue. So yeah, I'd say that's a major challenge. And anxiety translates in so many ways. And even me having this conversation right now, it takes a just okay, let's do it. You need to be the element to actually do certain things, and even with my writing, I am anxious sometimes. I'm like, okay, I have something to say, I want to say it, I will write it out, look through it, and I'll be like, no, and rubbish it off, or just be like, it's just acting my nerves. So I'll say that is a major challenge. But one thing how I overcome this quote unquote challenge is the recognizing that it's actually an issue. More times than not, when we face even procrastination, we are like, let's just procrastinate, it's okay. Look back and be like, why am I procrastinating? Let me get back to the whole idea of why is this happening? Why am I anxious? Because more times than not, anxiety is maybe because you are not comfortable in the environment. It's maybe because you are overwhelmed. So yeah, find the root cause and be like, okay, how do we work better? How do we do it better? Do I need to be in a certain environment to actually create? Do I need to set a time schedule? How do I go through this process? So challenges are there. And honestly, for every youth it's different. Some people have it harder. And I'm not trying to like turn down our issues and be like, okay, mine isn't that serious. Or mine is, no, we are all different and we all have a different experience. So but you have to understand that you have to get to the root cause and understand that first, and then be able to go through that or fully take on the challenge, I guess. I think that.
So guys, you're not the only ones going through procrastination alone. We are many. As you can see, we are very many. But I love that Chenda has even given us, she's gone ahead to give us ways we can deal with procrastination by just understanding why. Sometimes you could be overwhelmed. Sometimes you're just in an uncomfortable situation. Sometimes maybe that thing isn't just meant for you, and sometimes you could be chasing something that is very overwhelming that you don't look forward to doing. So understanding what it is that pleases your heart is good, so that you constantly wake up and chase it. There will be no procrastination. This is just a curious question.
Okay.
Is there a point in life that both of you have felt like maybe maybe what I'm doing in marketing isn't meant for me. Or maybe what I'm doing in uni isn't meant
water.
or maybe you have graduated, you have this degree, but you sit down and ask yourself, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to be somewhere in a farm planting onions, and maybe that's my calling.
Yeah.
Has it occurred to you like that?
I'd say several times.
Oh,
It's a constant.
It comes, it goes.
In the back of my head, yes. And I've said, yes, I'm a very intentional person, and I understand my purpose, and I understand like this is what I need to be doing. I'm very secure on that.
Yeah.
But there's always this back voice in my life. No, you might change you, and it's okay. And one thing I always tell myself is, it's okay. It's okay to have that back talk. You know, once we are saying it on a negative aspect or a negative voice, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
Because with that voice, you're able to open yourself up to whatever opportunity. You're able to open yourself up to a conversation of, okay, I will grow.
Yeah.
Okay, I might not write for the rest of my life, but I know it's a skill I have. I might join the army, who knows? I might I might end up being in whatever space in the marketing career.
True.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But that constant voice is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing when we let it stop us, when we now take it as something that a barrier.
Yeah.
You get? So if we're constantly hearing it and we are telling ourselves, okay, that's the reason why I'm not going to do. That's the reason why I'm not going to chase what I want to chase.
Yeah.
Then it's not helping you in one way or another. But listen to that and tell yourself, okay, I'm doing this now.
Yeah.
Let it just be a whispering voice that will help me at least be open to something. Let me not be rigid with my career or my life. Yeah. So I think that is how I understand and internalize that whole conversation around that. Yeah.
Well, for me, man, I'm not. Raw, today you guys are really splitting me in half, you know. Yo! Alright, cool. So, yeah, man, I've been dissected here. Man feels like I'm an experiment right now. So, I'd say yes. And it wasn't long ago, it was last year. I was like, for me, I didn't want to go to uni and do something like math, chemistry. I didn't want to do something that would make me read a lot. So I was like, I did art and design back in my secondary school, and I was like, alright, cool. I want to do this actually. I love it. It's my passion in it. So I went uni, got fine art and design, and yeah. So it got to a point where I was like, this thing's not really.
Yeah.
It's not really it. You know, like I don't really feel like I might use this outside. I was even about to like quit, call off my course and just get done with it. But that was also influenced by something mental that I was going through. But yeah, I picked myself up and I was like, nah, man. Listen, people in this world at times need the paper. So I was like, as much as I might not use it, let me just do the course and finish.
I think.
And then secure the paper so that just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, you get me. Because I personally wanna like do my own stuff and have my things going on. And by the way, I have a podcast with my boys, just in case you'd like to know. Yeah, podcast with my boys on YouTube, MJW Arts TV. If you want to see my face, and if you want to hear my voice, backed with some content and some truth, you can check out our page on YouTube. Anyway, that's just a by the way. But yeah, man. Yeah, I've had, man, I feel like giving up. I'm not gonna lie, but I was like, secure the paper, at least like chill in your wardrobe and you'll be good, man.
I love what Chinda said, that it's okay to have that voice in the back of our heads, because I know that's a voice that is in many people, including myself. And sometimes, you just have to sit and reflect and just take it easy, In the next session, we'll be talking about how we measure growth in the lives of young people. And just before that, we have a controversial quote of the day. And it says, a seed grows with no sound, but a tree falls with huge noise. Distraction has noise, but creation is quiet. This is the power of silence. You should grow silently. And with the ongoing trends and the change in technology, young people have grown up to have the need to show what it is they have to the world.
Yeah.
They have the need to, put it out there and put it on social media, put it on your walls, WhatsApp walls, and just let the world know what you are about. And so this quote is actually, what is it? What do you mean? I should, grow in silence.
Silence, yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I love how you've said it's controversial
Yeah.
because it can be piggybacked, however.
Yeah.
But I'd say growing in silence means you understand self, and certain things don't have to be highlighted. Certain things can. Let me elevate and let me grow, but it doesn't have to be. I don't own it. I don't. No one owes my banter. No one needs to be in the conversation within my life. No one needs to be.
Yeah.
I think it's understanding that. But where I'd say I love that you said it's controversial is because make noise about yourself. And that's why I love your personality.
Thank you.
Make noise about it, it's you.
Yeah.
Love shouting from the rooftops about you
Yeah.
because you know and you understand that this
Yeah.
is me, this is my content, this is what I'm creative, and that is something everyone should know because I am a star. And that's why I'm saying it has its own aspects. But me saying that doesn't mean that I am trying to show off necessarily. And we mustn't say showing off is negative and but it's necessary in this day and age where there's no one necessarily clapping for you every day. It's not every day everyone is saying you're a fashionista.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you go back to yourself and you're like, Kai,
Yeah.
no one said anything about me. No
Yeah.
one even told me. So say that for yourself. Be on, shout it, but also be silent with how you move because you owe no one no explanation to how you move. Owe no one an
Yeah.
explanation. Yeah. So I think.
What do you think about that quote?
Hurrah. Actually, here's the thing. I'll use an example. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos,
Yes.
Elon Musk. You never knew them man when they're trying to make up like their life.
Yeah.
You never knew them. You heard of them once they were on the Forbes.
Yeah.
You get me? So they had silent growth.
Yeah.
But then when they already grew and became mature, you could see the tree and it was bearing good fruit.
Yeah.
You get me? And also, I'd like to link something to that, yeah? Assumption is the mother of destruction. And why am I saying that? Is because once you start sharing your dreams and your ideas with everyone, not everyone will
Not
be
everyone
in the
has
position to get you to your destiny, to your dreams. So with that being said, you assume that you have made it. And that's why I made the point, assumption is the mother of destruction. And also, once you start living for people, that's when you start the beginning of the end.
True.
Oh,
So,
That's
so yeah, once you start living for people, you start the beginning of the end. And social media, so many men actually go there just to what's it called, to like post so that they can be seen, do certain stuff so that they can be seen. And someone can actually say like, oh yeah, with no intention behind it. And also someone can also say like, rah, next man said, I look good in this, so let me post it because next man said. You're already starting to live life because next man said so. You get me? So yeah, man, like, but also it's the flip side is equally good because people are putting themselves out there and on socials and whatnot because they want to achieve something. Yeah, for a good reason. They're actually trying to like achieve something great. Like them man who are posting stuff. Like there's so many people out here who are doing like great stuff and that. So they're putting their content out there not for the sake of pleasing someone. It's because they have an agenda.
True.
They're people on a mission.
Intention.
Yeah, it's intentional.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So yeah, that's my take on that. To be fair.
Wow, 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 wow. I love the wisdom you guys have. Like, oh my God.
Thank you.
When I first saw this quote, I was actually analyzing, and just to mention, me and my boyfriend were talking about just analyzing how social media is
Yeah.
and what is it impacting us, and why do we post the things we post, and just sitting back and reflecting and just asking ourselves,
Yeah.
why am I posting this picture?
Yeah.
Why am I posting this quote? Why am I posting this and that?
Yeah.
Is it because you want people to see you? You want to get validation from people? Is it because you love that photo as yourself and you feel good about it and you're putting it out to the world to see?
Yeah.
And we were, we just thought the best way is just to take a break and actually just analyze what are your intentions with showing your growth outside there. It's not bad to show your growth.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, on the flip side of that quote, it is okay to post whatever it is that you're posting. Because the influencers who their work has to be
Yeah, it has to
seen.
be seen. Yeah.
There's someone who needs to go to a hotel,
Yeah.
take good pictures of
Okay,
the
advertising.
food, and that is what gives them money.
Yeah.
And that's their purpose, their calling, and that's what they follow.
Yeah.
So it's also not right, but it's also good to ask yourself that question of, am I doing this for myself or for people out there? Am I doing this to get validation, or am I doing this because it satisfies my heart? So I love what you guys have said, and we would like to know your comments. For those watching us, our subscribers and our followers would like to know your comments about that particular quote. Please comment below and just let us know what you think about that quote. So it has been a good run, gentlemen and lady. And did I say gentleman?
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
I said gentleman.
Yeah, you're good still. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to take this time to appreciate you guys for joining this show.
Thank you.
It was
Gracias.
good. You guys are full of wisdom, knowledge, and it's good to see you guys put your knowledge out there for other people to see.
Yeah, 100%.
So that will be it for us here at Success Africa. Keep it locked for the next session. Thank you.
Adios.